Let's make some comedy. Okay, this should be fun then.
Yeah. I'm actually running too. And,
Fantastic. Welcome to the field.
thanks. I know you've got the Yang Gang. My supporters are the white men. So.
Well, it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. It's really great.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. To endorse me, have all of your supporters come into the Yang Gang.
Sure, a lot of people, believe it or not, have compared me to untoasted white bread.
It's un-American. And I'll see you on the trail. Oh, you coming with us to New Hampshire?
I was wondering if I could maybe walk in with you. I'm actually allergic to sticks. Is there any way to eat a corn dog on camera and not become a meme?
Oh, don't do it. Let's find out. Let's go.
Can you give us a stance on the censorship of big tech on alternative media?
Oh, sure. It's like a, I mean, it's a really important issue because I think most Americans would agree that at the extreme, like a platform like 8chan that has been a real part of several mass shootings, you can't have that kind of hate-filled online community just completely unchecked. At the same time, there are sacrosanct First Amendment rights, so it's a very, very difficult line to draw. I mean, the challenge right now is that essentially these big technology companies are in position to make that determination instead of the American people. And so right now we're in like a bit of like a worst of all worlds situation where even the tech companies want guidelines, they want guidance. And they're looking at it being like, how are we now making these decisions? And they have certain interests, but a lot of their interests revolve around the fact that they're public companies, and so they have shareholder interests, and so that may not necessarily be aligned with the public interest. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah. It's like get a turkey like every chance I get, because they're delicious, they're fun to eat, they make you feel like a real American.
Mr. Yang, what is your personal stance on the Second Amendment, considering the tragedies that happened recently?
I mean, yeah, the right to bear arms is in our Constitution, and we need to know that there are millions of law-abiding, gun-owning Americans. At the same time, it's clear that most Americans agree that we need common sense gun safety laws because of not just these mass shootings, but the epidemic of gun violence has been happening for years in our communities.
How do you define common sense gun safety laws?
Well, to me, I mean, if you look at the will of the American people, the vast majority of Americans agree with universal background checks, red flag laws. So those are the starting point because literally like 80% plus of Americans agree with those. And right now, our legislature is not really reflecting the will of the people on that because of lobbyists.
So are you for rapid due process with regards to red flag laws, sir?
I mean, that's a complicated issue. It's like you'd have to look at different ways of applying it in cases. So you don't want to bridge constitutional rights, but you do want to try and make it so that people who genuinely have like a clear indicator of the fact that they might pose a public threat, like aren't able to access deadly weapons during that time period.
How do you combat the corruption in Washington that you were talking about yesterday in the H3H3 podcast?
No, I took the call, man. I mean, a lot of it is just trying to put some money into people's hands. And I think it's going to take someone like me, who everyone knows, grassroots campaign, $26 a head, totally no corporate overlords. And then I got to go into the Congress people and say, look, you hate raising money too. Like, why are we allowing this to happen? We got to make it so that it's not like a freaking career destination, that you go there, you solve problems, and you go the heck home after 12 years. Like, those are the best Congress people who are like, I'm trying to solve problems so I can go home. But that never happens in DC. They get eaten up, man. They get jaded. I mean, Washington, D.C. is the richest metro area in the United States. Think about that for a second. It's totally messed up.